Hi, I'm Adrian, and this is Eric, and we're over here at Physical Graffiti Body Art Studio in Sedona, Arizona. And I wanted to make a quick video today about the difference between machines and guns. Oftentimes people come in, we'll have conversations, and they start talking about the instruments we use while we're working, and they refer to them as guns. Well, they're actually not guns. This right here, this is a gun right here.
It's a gun.
What we use is what we call a machine. Right here is a machine. And what's the story on these? What's kind of the history on these things, Eric?
Well, history of those guys. Back in '91, they pulled the best preserved human out of ice and called him Otzi. He dates back about 5,300 years ago. The really cool thing about him, had a bunch of tattoo work on him. Back then they were using stuff like whittled down sticks or tapping it in, porcupine quills, or some other things you think they were jamming in there. Rocks. I don't know.
And they would use ashes as as ink, right?
Yeah.
Things
And
like that.
pigment came from flowers, berries.
Yeah. More natural material.
Right. Well, fast forward to a little bit more technology, year 1876. A guy named Thomas Edison came out with an electric pen. Now that was created to make copies of master files. And then in 1891, a guy named Samuel O'Reilly got a patent for the first tattoo machine. Now he took Edison's invention, made a few changes to it, added needles to it and an ink reservoir, and bam, you have a tattoo machine.
Nice sterile.
Right? Nice and sterile, I'm sure. I'm sure they were using gloves too.
With that ink reservoir in there.
And then a little bit further into the future, 1929, a gentleman named Percy Waters, tattooist out of Detroit, Michigan, designed something very similar to this. The tattoo machine we use now.
Yeah.
Coil machine.
Yeah, it's a coil machine. This is the machine. This is what we might call the head, and this is the tube, and the grip, the tip, the tube, and the grip, and that's what we kind of hold on to. It's almost like a pen that we use while we're working. It's an armature bar. Needle goes up and down, almost like a sewing machine.
And it helps to push ink into the skin and not fire projectiles like a gun.
That's right.
It's not a gun.
Right. So pretty simple. Next time you're having a conversation with your tattoo artist, just remember when you're talking about his instruments, it's a machine, not a gun. Right. So anyway, just a little video for fun.
Thanks for
watching, guys. If you can, check us out again.
Subscribe to our station, please, so we have more than 7.
Yeah.